Okay, you guys, let's get on with the topic. I don't want to keep you here all day. Now I'm going to look at my notes. Like I said, I want to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, today we're going to talk about support. And I just want to mention here, just in case there's anybody here new, I don't think there is, but my name is Lita and I'm not a doctor, but I'm just super passionate about keto and all the ways that we can improve our health naturally. But please don't take anything I say as medical advice. This is just us chit-chatting. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you guys a question first, and I want you guys to please put in here what your answer is, and then I'll come back to it. The question is, who do you have in your life that supports you on your health journey, specifically with your health journey? Name one person, a few people. If you don't have anyone, you can say that too, and we'll talk about that. So let me know in the comments, and then we'll go back to that. So I wanted to talk about support because we are in the middle, not quite the middle, maybe third in, of our 21-day consistency challenge. And in this challenge, I wanted to do something different this time. And I wanted people to buddy up with someone so that we each had our own individual person for support and for accountability. And I don't know about you guys, but I am loving it. I am loving it. My accountability partner and I check in every day. It's just so nice to have that person to talk to. And just the challenge alone, I feel so good. It's like, I don't know what it is, but when you do a challenge like this, which we do very frequently in the group, there's just something so awesome about all of us coming together, isn't it? Like, I mean, I think we can all say that we do our own little thing all the time, or we say, okay, I'm going to get serious this week, or I'm going to do this week, and we can rally it up or whatever. But when we do it as a group, there's like this power, the synergistic feeling of everyone doing it at the same time. And it's exciting, right? Like I was excited before I started. Okay, now I'm self-conscious. Okay, I thought maybe I got beet stuff in my teeth or whatever. All of a sudden I saw something red. Okay, anyway, I was excited before we did it, but now that I'm in it, it's like, oh, I feel so good. Okay, now what's going on my computer? I gotta tell you, I'm squirrel all over the place, and now something popped up on my computer. Okay. And it's just been so awesome just seeing everybody's comments every day. And by the way, if you don't know what we're talking about, please go to announcements. You're going to have to scroll down quite a bit because I think we're on day number 7 or whatever. But and there's an official post about what we're doing in the 21-day accountability challenge. You can just jump right in anytime you want. And then there's a post for every single day. It has been just so exciting, just reading what everybody is saying, seeing how people are really recommitting to their healthy lifestyle, feeling empowered, feeling excitement, so happy to have their accountability partner talk to. So many new relationships. I said, I feel like I should start a new group called Keto Connections or something, because I've had so many people message me to say that, like, okay, I buddied up with someone. I mean, I kind of saw her in the group, but didn't really know her very well. And then they started to get to know each other before the challenge started and at the beginning. And they're like, we have so much in common, and we're just laughing and we're having so much fun. It's just so nice to bounce ideas off or whatever. So I think this challenge was a home run. We're absolutely going to do it again. But you guys tell me what you guys are, you people that are doing it, let me know what you're thinking of the challenge. I think it's going super awesome. Still have 2 more weeks to go. Anyways, today we're talking about support. Okay. Feeling supported in an effort to improve our health. Makes us feel valued, helps us not to feel alone, and it encourages us. It really is nice to have that support. But the truth is, like, in a perfect world, we would all have that support. In a perfect world, we would have people surrounding us at home, at work, our neighbors, friends, whatever, and everybody would be supportive. That's not always the case. We really want people in our lives that don't judge us, but it doesn't always happen. We want people that aren't going to trigger our food cravings by eating, kind of not keto-friendly foods in front of us. That doesn't always happen. You want to have people in your life that praise you when you're up and lift you up when you're down. That would be a perfect world. You know what? But sadly, that doesn't always happen. And so that's what this group is about. That's what this group is about here, because we don't always get that support in our everyday life. That is one of the main reasons why I started this group, was because I wanted every person to feel supported, not judged, not be made to feel weird because they're doing this keto thing, which is a fad and it's not going to last, which of course we know is not true. But let's face it, we don't always have people in our lives that even understand this way of eating. Maybe we have some enablers in our lives that kind of like, oh, come on, just have this or whatever, right? And that's where this group comes in. And I really want to encourage you to try not to be too hard on the people in your life that really maybe aren't there for you as much as you would like them to be. And think to yourself, okay, but I have these people. I have these people here. I have my accountability partner that I've hooked up with for this challenge. I've got this group that I can lean on. It's okay. Not everybody has to be into all the stuff. I mean, look at all the groups that are out there. Like if you're into some like, I don't know, exotic bird watching thing, or just going to make up something that I'm not into, but like there are so many things out there that are unique and different that people in your everyday life are not going to understand. And sometimes it's better just to not even talk about that stuff to the everyday people that are not going to understand it. Just live your life, just be normal, whatever. But then you've got us to talk to. What else? Oh yeah. And then of course the old saying, if you want a friend, be a friend, right? So trying to be that really good friend to others, which I think has been really happening in the challenge. Like people have been saying, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how wonderful it is to have this back and forth dialogue with someone who totally understands what I'm doing, what I'm eating, what my goals are. Even if your goals aren't exactly the same, doesn't matter, but they totally get it. Whereas the people in your everyday life, they may not understand that kind of thing. So I'm going to go back here and just see what you guys said about who is supporting you. Okay. Yeah, Annette said her mom, Yvonne. Yeah, she's an awesome support. You guys are awesome together in the group. Carmen says, my hubby and daughter support my health goals, but prefer I do it differently. Totally fine. That's so many people. Like the people in my life, like I am the only actual keto person in my family, like living in the house family. I'm the only actual keto person. Now, my husband loves the kind of food that I make with keto, but then we always adjust it. Like, what did I have last night? I had we had barbecue chicken and salad, and I put my chicken on my salad, and then I had some oil on it. And then he just like fried up a potato. He did like a little garlic potato thing just for him. So we adjust that kind of stuff all the time. That's totally normal. My sister said, and my accountability partner, Lydia, that's awesome. Carenza, wait, did you say something before that? My sister. Okay, me. I'm her support as well as her accountability partner. That's awesome. Carenza, I have 2 friends at work who are supportive. Awesome. Annette says, my aunt, Cheryl Morris, got us excited to begin the keto journey. That's amazing. I totally love that. Bring people in. If you know anybody that would really benefit from our group, please send them the link. Get them to join us. That would be awesome. Sean, my hubby, he modifies stuff he cooks, and he modifies his turns at the grocery store for me and brings me cool goodies. Oh, isn't that fun? I love that. I love that when they bring it, because we don't always notice everything, right? And they see something new at the grocery store. It may or may not be a hit, but hey, why not? I say points for trying. Anybody who is willing to give us a try or to help us in our journey, I think is fantastic. Carenza, I'm not going to read this out loud, but someone in her life a little bit less supportive. He's happy to help me derail. Okay. I hate reading this out loud because I never know if people are around the person and they're listening to this and that person is there. So I don't really want to say that out loud or whatever. But you know what? All you can do is you, Carenza. I mean, you can talk to him or you can talk to the person and kind of, say, listen, this is what I'm really trying to do and I really need your support or whatever, and hope that it's going to work. And if it doesn't, then you just got to do you. You just got to rock it. Like, you just got to be like, okay, whatever, don't care. And I mean, I'll just say, like, If I had someone in my life that was doing that to me, I would almost flip it on the other way. That person was coming over to my house to eat. Normally, I would make concessions for the non-keto person. But if that person is not making any concessions for me, it'd be like, you're having, this fatty salad with chicken and that's it. And I don't even have any carbs for you. Sorry. But I mean, that's the petty person in me. Like I just, I'm not gonna be overly supportive if that person isn't supportive of me. Maybe you guys can find some middle ground or something, or maybe depending on when you're together, maybe you're more strict at certain times and not strict at another time. It's hard. It's really hard. You got to really find what works for you in the relationship. The other thing I was going to say too was that a really supportive person, and I can say that my husband is this person, and so is my sister. Well, my kids too. They don't rag on you when you're not on your game. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you've ever had anybody in your life that is the opposite of that. Like say you're trying something and you're doing keto, let's just say, and you tell people about it, and then you're off your game. We all go off our game. It happens, right? And then you've got the negative people that are saying like, see, told you wouldn't stick to it. Okay. Yeah. That kind of a thing. Yeah. That's not cool. We want people in our lives that are like, hey, it happens. You know what? We all go off. It's okay. You got this or whatever, and not judge us in our downtime. And that's another thing that I will say I just love about our group is that we are not judgmental either way. That's why we have Friday night confessions. You know what? Shit happens. Sometimes we do go off, and it's kind of fun to laugh at ourselves. It's kind of fun to get it out there. And sometimes it's just nice to admit to it, and it helps us to get back into our groove. Anyways, that's the other thing that I wouldn't want to have in my life. And if you have someone in your life that is like that, then maybe a conversation needs to happen, because nobody should be made to feel badly about going off their preferred, health journey. I just don't think that's very nice. I think anytime there's something like this, I think a conversation always needs to happen. I really, really do. I don't think anyone should have to put up with any kind of negativity. And if something in the relationship is not working, whether it's a friend, I heard someone else in the group talking about that they would go out with these two friends, and every time they would go out, they would sort of make comments about, oh, well, we can't do this because you eat like this and we can't blah, blah, blah. That's kind of ridiculous, because honestly, other than Chinese food, that's pretty much the only thing I can think of that would be harder to eat around. But this example I'm giving you, she said that her friends were all like, well, we want to go to Chinese food or we're not going to go out or something. And you know what? She was like, okay, see you later. Tell me when you're going to go somewhere different. And I was so proud of her for doing that, because if people are not going to support you, it's like, why would you even want to hang around with them? Really? I honestly don't know. I think, like I said, I think communication is a big thing. And so to have these conversations with people, and let's face it, maybe in some circumstances, if this is bad enough, it's an eye opener, right? It's an eye opener and maybe a magnifying glass to other things, is all I'm going to say. Sean says, Bonnie is her partner. Yeah, you guys are rocking it. There's a perfect example of two people that didn't really know each other very well and realize they have a lot in common. They're having such a great time together. They are totally rocking and loving this challenge. That just makes me so happy to hear that. And Bonnie says, yeah, Sean is a great accountability partner. My life partner is pretty good, even though she doesn't do keto. And that's just it, right? If your partner in life is not really into it, that's what this group is for. That's what this challenge is for. You can find that support there, and that's totally cool. Not everybody that we live with and are partners with is going to be into all the same things that we're into. Sean, I have a team member that busts me out on every bit of carbs. She's like the boss I see. Quit or you're going to get fat again. It makes me laugh, but it's annoying as she stuffs her face with donuts and sandwiches. I know she means well. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's it, right? It's like you can tell if someone really has a good heart and they're just kind of joking around. But the truth is sometimes words hurt. And I don't think there's anything wrong with just stating our truth, right? Saying to the person, I know that you mean well, and I love your sense of humor, but sometimes it makes me feel a little upset when you say that. And I'm trying my best, and I'd really prefer if you didn't say that. I don't think there's anything wrong with stating that, I really don't think there's anything wrong with it. I bet you a person that would hear that would probably be like, oh my gosh, I had no idea. I really was just joking. Thank you for telling me, because now I know. It would probably upset them to think that they were upsetting you like that. Carmen says, yes, I love my partner, Kathy. Oops, move my comments. That's great. I mean, honestly, this was my first time ever trying the accountability, and not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a challenge getting it set up, trying to get people, matched up and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have little bit of a different system for next time, but I think it has gone really, really well. I think the challenge has been really fun, and you guys are I just love your participation. I'm so happy you guys are participating every day. It makes it so much more fun for everyone that's involved, the more you participate. So please keep it going, comment all day long, anything that you want to say. So let's make sure I don't have anything else on my notes. So just a reminder again, if you're just joining in now, if you don't know what we're talking about with the 21-day accountability challenge, please look in announcements. You're going to have to scroll down quite a bit to get to the first one, because it's always the newest post that's up at the top. But if you go down to the official challenge, it tells you all about it, and hop on whenever you want to. And even if you don't have an accountability partner, it's fine. You can just jump in. I just thought it would be a lot more fun with the accountability partner, and I'm hearing that it really is. I get messages every day from people saying how much they're loving this challenge. Karenza says, I love this challenge. I really do. My carbs are the lowest today that they've been in months and months. Fantastic, Karenza. That's awesome. And you know what? Karenza's been a little under the weather, and she has still been doing it every day. She's been commenting on it every single day. And then now that she's feeling a little bit better, now she's actually getting back onto her regular. I don't think you were eating very much is what I think was happening, because, let's face it, when you're not feeling well, you don't. And now I just saw what you posted today, and that looked pretty yummy. So it looks like you are feeling a lot better, which is great. And I'm so happy to hear that you're really back on track now. That's awesome. That makes me happy. All right, you guys, that was my message today. So please keep on supporting each other in the group. You know what? Anytime you see somebody comment and you can lift them up, please do. You just don't know what your words could mean to somebody. Just something as simple as way to go, or we're here for you, or, oh, you're looking for this information, go to guide number, whatever. And that person's like, wow, I can't believe that, someone has taken the time to actually help me. You just have no idea what that could mean to a person. So please keep up with the support in the group. I really appreciate it. And I know everybody else does too. Okay, you guys, take care. Have a nice night. See you in the group. Hey guys, before you go, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified every time we have a new video posted. Also, down in the description, I will have links to everything that we talked about in our chat today, including information on how you can join my Intentionally Bare Keto support group. See you next time.